What is the basic difference between a toy model and a collectible? It is very easy to identify between a toy model and a collectible. It's very simple. When you pick up a toy model, at the back there is always a note which says, or a caution, above 3 years old. Remember, above 3 years old. If it is mentioned clearly above 3 years old, it clearly means it's a toy model. It's not meant for an adult. An adult model or a collectible doesn't have any warning on the box. Even if it has a warning, it clearly says above 14 years old. That is how you identify between a toy model and a collectible. That is how you identify between a toy model and a professional model.
I was always fascinated with taxis. I used to always travel around the world. And I think because I used taxis in different countries and different cities, I think that gave me the urge to have a taxi collection. Today I have probably about 100 plus taxis from different cities and different places. For example, I was quite surprised when I first went to Mali and I saw these taxis, and actually I saw them. And these taxis, even now perhaps you can get to see them in little faraway places. Same was with the Baghdad taxi. I have sat in these taxis. I have seen, for example, the taxi out there, the bus, the minivan, which is the Senegalese from Dakar. And one thing very unique about that particular taxi are the words Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah is something in Islam. So these are fascinating aspects of collecting a model and actually living those times. There is one example of this. Not many would know here in India that this is the world's longest car. It was a car which was made a few years back and has 10 wheels. Another fascinating thing for any professional collector here in India or an amateur collector who wants to get into professional collectibles or die-cast collectibles is the Indian theme. What you're looking at is only a part of my entire collection. These are various Indian models. You have, for example, the Duster, you have the Hindustan Ambassador, you have the Standard, you have the Tata Bus, you have the Ashok Leyland, replicas of various different models. You have the Gypsy there, you have the Jonga, for example. Down you have the mopeds, and then you have the Sahara, the Sahara team there with their F1. The auto rickshaws there, the military models that Indian military has. These are some of the fascinating stuff you can collect and have and make a nice display. Some of these models are no longer available. I'm talking about the real models. At least have some of your memories in your display. It's a wonderful feeling looking at them. Scooters. In India we know all about scooters. Probably if you were a person from the 70s and 80s, you must have heard of brands like Priya, Chetak. I remember Chetak. It's not a normal Indian couldn't purchase a Chetak. One had to pay them in foreign currency. So that was those days. But do you know how did the evolution of the scooters began? How did it start? One can see through here. Here you can see an entire range of scooters starting from 1945 to going up to 1970 and 1980. So this is all about scooters. The time when this particular model was one of the scooters that was used for racing. By the way, did you know that it was from the scooter that the evolution of the auto rickshaw happened? This is one. If you observe closely, you have a scooter in the front, and on top of that a roof was made, and you have an auto rickshaw over a period of time. Look at the handles here. Look at this particular scooter was so unique. It was used in France as a missile launcher, rocket launcher. You can see the rockets all strapped, and then you have the launcher here in the front. So this is all about scooters.
Let's talk about our website www.scalemodelcard.com. It's only about collectibles. We have coined a term for us, Scale Model Card, Zara Hatke. You can see the Zara Hatke models on our website by going onto our website on your laptop and typing out www.scalemodelcard.com, where we actually educate how a model is made. There are photographs, and we have even explained how to identify the models. Lastly, I'm thankful to Motoroids and their team for taking the initiative to promote scale models, because scale models are not just models. They are scaled down models. They are miniature models. It's the same thing that you see. Probably you are unable to buy. At least you can have them in your display. And I'm glad the work and the initiative that Motoroids has taken the time to even have us on your program. And we hope we at scalemodelcart.com will be able to help the Motoroid viewers. Thank you.